3 years ago, I had my friend Emery and Dominic and Vinny sleep over at my house. So it was just, an average sleepover. We were having fun. We stayed up pretty late. We ended up waking up around 12 o'clock because we stayed up so late. And it was a Saturday, so my mom didn't care how late we woke up. But that night, we had a lot of fun, and I don't know what happened, if maybe water got spilled or something, but Vinny had a puddle of water next to his bed that he was sleeping in, and we were sleeping in my basement, remind you, so we could tell, and I got a UV light to check it out, but either he had a wet dream or he spilled some water, because there was a big puddle on the basement floor, okay, and, he had already left. He left in the, really early before me, Dom, or Emery could get up, and we were just, saying to ourselves, wow, we were joking, he had a wet dream or something, I don't know what happened. I don't know, he's probably watching this video right now, and he's probably getting pissed, but I don't know what happened, but we said that he had a wet dream or something, so, we started watching the Warriors game after that, because this was during April time, and the Warriors were playing the Rockets, I remember. Or no, not the Rockets, the Pelicans. They were playing the Pelicans, and we were watching that game, and Emery that year became a bandwagon Warriors fan, just out of the blue, oh yeah, I like the Warriors. I went to one of their games, in 2007, and oh, okay. He's a bandwagon fan, but that's besides the point. So then later that day, we were supposed to go to Country Springs. Now, Country Springs is a water park hotel. I wouldn't say a resort, but it's a hotel that has a water park in it. So, me and Dom and him were going there with his mom and one of her friends. So we get picked up by Emery's mom. Nothing crazy off the bat. It's probably around 2 o'clock by this time, maybe a little bit sooner. So we get into the hotel, we're in the main lobby, and we're just waiting to get booked in, and we got a pretty nice room. It had 2 beds, it had a table, it had a nice TV, I think it had a fridge. I don't remember if it had a fridge or not, but it was a pretty nice place. I'm pretty sure there's a microwave too there. So it was nice. It wasn't anything crazy, but it was a nice place to stay for a night. So we decided to go to the water park, and in the water park they have a bunch of slides. They have a little lazy river. They also have a basketball court, some hot tub area, and then a playground for kids, so it's a pretty nice water park. And so we just chilled around the basketball court, started shooting hoops, and we went on the playground stuff, not too long. We're messing around. There's some water cannons that shot out water, and we would get people with those, and people were getting pissed at us. So then we went to go in the hot tub. In the hot tub, at the time we weren't old enough, but you had to be 12 or older, I'm pretty sure it was, to be in the hot tub alone without an adult. So we almost were told to get out, because I looked old enough, and Dom looked old enough, but Emery did not look old enough to be in there by himself. So one of the lifeguards said for him to get out, and so we went out, and then we came back in a little bit later, probably 30 minutes later, and they didn't have a problem. They didn't see us get in, so we got off free. So then we went back to our hotel room, and we sat there for a little bit. Then Paul, who was Emery's mom, got there. He got there when we were in the water park, I'm pretty sure it was. But this dude was pretty cool. He got hurt in a fight or something, so apparently he has $2 million because of the settlement or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know what all happened. I don't even know if that's a realistic number for the settlement, but that's besides the point. He was pretty cool. I remember he brought a whole thing of vodka, thing that's probably your standard vodka at your, liquor store or something, the completely clear bottle, like a water bottle, and I remember later that night he drank the entire fucking thing. I don't know how you can have straight vodka, the entire bottle, in one night, but he did it. You know, he was puking afterwards, but he did it. So after we met him, well, I met him because Emery already knew him, and I think Dom already knew him. We went to get some food, so we went to go eat food. Then we went back in the water park, and then we chilled in the lazy river, messed around there, played with the basketball courts. Then it was time to go because the water park was closing. You know, it had a close time. I think it was 9 o'clock. It may have been 10. I don't remember. But we had to get out of there either way. And so we went back to our hotel room when we found out there was a private pool in the hotel. So we went there, and that's open until I think 11 o'clock. And so we chilled there for a little bit, had some fun, you know. And then the story gets interesting here. So we get out of that pool, and we go back to our hotel, all right? We find the hotel room door, like, kind of opened. You know, Paul's in the room. He's still drinking that vodka I mentioned earlier. And we're asking where Emery's mom is. So we're completely changed now. He had, I forgot to mention, the Milwaukee Bucks were playing the Bulls earlier in the day when we went to go eat, and we were watching them. But now, since it was so late, the Dallas Mavericks and the Houston Rocket game was on that day. And so Paul had that on, and he was watching that because he was a Bucks fan, and the game right after was that Mavericks game. So, you know, we ended up watching that, and that was on the TV. And so we're asking where Emery's mom is. And we find out that she went to go arm wrestle some dude, and this dude got his, like, ass kicked by his wife later in the night. It's pretty funny, but we were just finding her, and then she told us to go back, and then this dude's really creepy. He says to Emery's mom, you know, that, oh, your mom's a strong lady or some shit like that. You like, this dude's really creepy. He looks like he's had a few cigs, a few drinks on him. He had a wife, and his wife later went to go and have a beer glass and knock his ass out cold outside. I mean, completely murked his ass, and we were like, what the hell? Like, this dude got murked by his fucking, you know, wife. And then we went back to the hotel, and there's a wedding that was going to go on apparently on the other side. So, you know, we were going to see if we could pick up somebody down there, or at least I was. And so we start making our way there after we get back to the hotel room with Emery's mom. And then some security guy is like, no, get back, you know, get the fuck back there. You know, he didn't say that, but he was basically saying, go the fuck back to your hotel room. It's past curfew. And so we're like, okay, you know, we'll go back. And we went back, and then Emery's mom and Paul asked us, you know, why are you guys back? You know, and we're like, well, the dude said to go back. And so they're like, well, go back, you know, like try to escape, you know, try to finesse your way through, basically. And I was like, okay. So we went back, and he caught us again. And then the time we got back, there was some strippers there, and they were just basically in bikini, like they were just in swimsuits basically, and the water park had been closed for 3 hours by then, maybe 4 hours by then, and they were just standing there, I remember. And one of them asked me, you staring at my ass? And I was like, hell no. I didn't want to get caught. I looked, but my friend Dom was completely staring at her, like he was like, you know, because we're not gay or anything, you know. And she's like, at least we know you ain't gay. And they just stood in the room for a little bit longer, you know. They didn't do anything crazy because, you know, Emery's mom was there, and obviously we were underage, so it wasn't like we were at a club where, you know, they would fucking do something or, you know, give us a lap dance. You know, it's kind of anticlimactic in the sense that, you know, they didn't do anything to us. But guys, that's going to be the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please sub, and yeah, have a good day.